I'm going to talk about what to do when our product sales drop suddenly. So here I'm going to share a checklist with you, like what to do, what to check, and I'm going to discuss the step by step that when your product sales drop suddenly. So in this case, I am assuming that you're not going to out of stock and are there is no verification process from Amazon in the seller central side, so everything is going smooth and just one day or 2 to 4 days in a time period, so you check that your sales are being dropped suddenly. So what we need to do here, okay, so the first thing which we need to check our product category, like sometimes Amazon change our product category itself without asking us. So Amazon detects the database based why Amazon change the category. Amazon actually detects the data based upon the purchase, based upon the customer's behavior, and then may shift your category from the one you have selected to the other which Amazon finds suitable for that. So you can go to your listing and then this product information box you can see here. Let me just share. Yeah. So here you can scroll down and yeah, here you can see that like you are sitting in the right category. Our current category is false eyelashes, and you can check it out that your before category and after category are the same. Amazon didn't change it, and if Amazon change it, then you might need to take an action. You might need to open the case with Amazon to resolve this as soon as possible. So the point number two is like sometimes it happens that like in the front end page your product category is same, but at the back end in Amazon database by glitch or by the mistake or whatever is the reason, I'm not sure about that, but the product type or the category at the back end for your product gets changed. So how you can check? You need to go to the inventory reports and get the category listing report. For the category listing report, you can simply download that, but you need to see the product type column. If in the product type column this is not relevant, like you're not saying your product category is relevant to the before one, then there is a problem. Is basically like it is due to the by glitch or by what's our mean the product category or the product type at the backend of Amazon is changed. So what you need to do is you need to take the screenshot of this, and when you need to show Amazon like that this is the category listing report, and here in the product type is showing this type relevant to my product, and you need to change it from this. It may take like sometimes 3 to 4, maybe 10 to 11 cases, but if you stick to the same case I did, and if you don't go to opening new cases again and again, and after the other and you stick to the same case ID and keep on asking or keep on debating with the Amazon customer support team to change the category. So if you always focus on opening a new case, so in this case, when Amazon change your product type at the backend to relevant one, so you will see a quick fixing of the sales drop issue, and you will see a quick boost, or your sales will be revert back to. The point number three is that you need to see if on your listing any of your top competitor or any competitor are who has a better reviews, better rating, better price, the better like offer than yours. He boarded on your listing with the ASIN targeting in the sponsored display and sponsor product, and in the video targeting on your particular ASIN. If you see this change, then it can have a good impact on your sales drop. So it's definitely not something which people give importance to, but I have seen this a couple of times. This is the thing that this particular thing can boost your sales a lot if you are targeting your competitors properly. And can cause a drop in your sales as well if you are ignoring this defensive campaign and your competitors are bringing to your listing. So what you need to do is you need to build the ads in defensive campaigns where you need to target your own particular ASIN, the sponsor product and the sponsor display, the video ads and all like this stuff, and try to cover up with maximum as you can to make sure you need to bid higher because you're going to get great conversion. Definitely, you need to make the bid higher so no one else can think of taking leverage the traffic you are bringing to your ASIN. So the point number four is a low inventory. Like many of new beginner sellers do not identify, do not focus that on this low inventory issue, but it is the kind of common in the season sellers that having low inventory and they doesn't have any impact on your sales. That they think like the low inventory doesn't have any impact on their sales and on their ranks. So definitely, I will say that it definitely much more impact on your sales as compared to other ranks. So what I have observed in dozen of my client listings that let's say if you are running to the second or third spot on the main keyword and you have less inventory, maybe less than thousand, then from the same ranking you are maybe 30 40 orders per day, and when you have decent inventory on those same land, let's say you have the inventory of 5,000 to 6,000, then Amazon is going to award you much then Amazon is going to award you much more sales on your that listing because you had now you have a much inventory. And we also have here that we have read about that multiple times that Amazon keeps on showing different products on a different time zone or in different time period of the day and in different zip location. So based which is based on the availability of the product in the nearby Amazon warehouse. So definitely it depends to provide timely delivery to the customer, and this is why Amazon prefers those products to show in. So let's say a particular zip code which are available in that zip codes where warehouse so high inventory number or decent inventory number. So once you see that your product design is good, your product offer is good and you are getting ranked on the top keywords and you are getting profitable sales, so you need to make sure you are not compromised on the inventory level because it's kind of lagging you behind with a low number of sales. And you can observe test this as well by keeping the low inventory and keeping the high inventory, and you can engage the difference here. So many times we don't recognize we don't identify what's the reason, and the reason majority is the low inventory level. Once the inventory gets replenished and the inventory status from reserves get to variable like in the 7 to 10 maybe days or 15 days, then you will see a great boost in your sales. Okay, so the point number five is it is related more to the keywords ranking part. You need to see in the keyword tracker if your ranks on all the relevant keywords are maintained on the top spot or not. Are not now here we can categorize the reason behind dropping keyword ranks into there. So in listing, it can be your listing reason. The second reason can be your market, maybe the competitors, and the third reason can be your PPC. Whenever you see a uniform decrease in keyword, then the reason you will most probably be into the market. Maybe any of the competitor will better offer, with better price, with better ratings, rankings, or reviews, has started putting aggressive budget on the keyword and is getting a good chunk of the market, or a couple of those competitors are getting a good chunk of the market, and that's why you are being pushed down to whatever scores that you used to be ranked before. This can be I will say that this can be very first reason. The second reason can be the like you can say can be your changes in your listing. Maybe you have the changed your product image, maybe you have changed the product price, or maybe your ratings has dropped, any issue in your listing on any effort by your competitors going to put the decrease in keyword rank uniformly all and if there is an issue from the PPC side, then you are going to observe the drop in the keyword rank on those particular keywords which would be targeted in that particular keyword campaign, or maybe that portfolio, until unless you have uh, jeopardized all of your PPC efforts, then then that would be a separate case, I will say. So drop in keyword rank. Let's discuss the first reason. That the first reason is that this is what I have observed in a couple of clients has observed in a couple of like listings where they were selling a high quality stainless steel. Maybe their position was 302 or whatever is was the number at a good selling price, are ranging between dollars. So everyone was going that now after 1 year or maybe another half year, a new type of sellers they jumped into the market. Like for example, if we take an example of the Chinese, then they are offering a low quality stainless steel, whatever in the number of depth, maybe to 203 or something like that. But that steel was cheaper, but that was definitely serving the purpose of the buyer. So those sellers started selling the product in between $6 to $9.9, and offering same pack value as the first layer of sellers were offering. Now this kind of killed the market, and those new five, six, seven sellers they came to the market in the time period of 3 to 4 months, and they literally snatched it and every major sale point from the first year sellers, and they had changed their design from the sake of survival. So this is the big thing. Like mostly Chinese do, like they are going to increase our price and they push the sellers, like all sellers which are sitting in the market for more than 1 to 2 years back, by comparing to the price. So the second thing is maybe one of your competitor improve the design a lot, or we can say maybe a big brand has jumped into the market, like also AMP Design or Utopia, such kind of giant brands. Maybe they have jumped into the market and they are aggressive in snatching the top spot, and you are absorbing an overall decrease in your keyword ranks. The second reason behind drop in the keyword rank, that can be you have tried to change the price, you have tried to increase the price, and maybe it's not working, and it's dropping your conversion rate. So which is the return in dropping your keyword rank as well. So you need to reward that, or maybe you were better testing an image, main image or a plus content, and that didn't work well. So that is causing the drop in your conversion, which is in turn causing that drop in your keyword rank as well. So the third is poor rating. You are getting over rating consistently from last 1 month, which kind of change your rating from 4.3 to 4.2 now, when the ratings changing from 4.3 to 4.2, or I would say 4.0. So you would see a picture from a 4.5 star filled to your 4 star, and that does have a good impact on the customer. If they are, if your niche or if your target audience is quality conscious, then you need to put effort to improve your rating to get back to sales rank. So now let's get to the third reason behind the drop in keyword next, which is eventual dropping in your sales. So the third reason can be the I will say the best practice to check the PPC changes here, to see the history tab in the advertising console. And in the history tab, you will see each and every change or each and every major incident which happened in your advertising console. So whatever is change of sales stuff, you need to set the date range of 10 days behind that event of change of sales drop onwards. So then what will happen is you will see each and every bit changes and budget changes. Some of the key triggers here. If you see a budget limitation to a very good performing keyword, or if you see a massive change in a bit like from $2 to directly $1 or 1.20 dollars, so which is a more than 4 to 5% of the bid. So let's say your bid was $2 and you certainly drop your bid to $1 by decreasing instead of decreasing it to 1.80 dollars. So that's going to throttle your impressions on that particular keyword, and PPC on that particular keyword wouldn't be forced. So what will happen is your rank on that particular keyword will drop you, and you need to identify that from the history tab, and then you need to fix that.